Either we reform the judiciary, which is allow INEC to be under the judiciary, or we need a world police to police us.
Okay, Kris is
because the activities of our politicians is becoming unbearable. But what is really exciting is the debate surrounding our nation. We're going to be free. Is that we're going to reform the judiciary, or we're going to need external help? A very good morning to you all. My name is Daddy Kris. I'm reaching you from the African Renaissance Television desk. I am here in London. It's a great day. It's Friday and it's weekend. And I say assalamu alaikum to the Muslim brothers and sisters around the world. Yes, this is how we do it right here on the platform. Today is a day that we're going to take a look at a way to save Nigerian democracy. We are the most populous nation, black nation on earth. Don't get that wrong. We are the most populous black nation on earth. Let that one ring into your head as you talk this morning. Don't think of yourself alone, but think of this black race, and we're going to talk about how we're going to save the democracy of the most populous black nation on earth. Let me quickly add my girl from Asaba. Fortunately, Abuja is still not joining us today. Hello, young ladies.
Good morning, Daddy Kris.
Morning. You guys look as if you are hungry. What's going on? Are you saying Nigeria has visited you guys? How can beautiful women like you be hungry? What is going on? Anyway, you guys look beautiful. Well, today I say let us save Nigerian democracy. It's a serious issue. A lot has been going on. We've been trying to look for who to blame. We've been trying to be patriotic. Some are trying to be unpatriotic. Some are trying to be honest. Some are dishonest. Some are saying the truth. Some are lying, even to themselves and to the country. But today, I think it is the time for us to look at what is really happening to us as a people. So I'm going to ask my guests this question. I'm going to bounce on you, ladies. All right, don't be offended. You know I ask difficult questions. So my first question is the situation in Nigeria okay? Let me put it so that it doesn't look as if every situation is too generic. Let me ask again. I know I asked this before. Are there killings in Nigeria? Are people dying needlessly because lack of security?
There are killings in Nigeria, definitely.
Okay. Are these avoidable killings? Because some of them we cannot avoid. Some people, we can't help it. But can this thing be really avoided? Don't you think so? It can be avoided? That's the question I'll ask again.
It can be if government do the right thing to make it avoided, it can be avoided.
And then let's look at another issue. Because I want us to be sincere so that when we blame America or we try to be patriotic or deceive ourselves, the core questions I want Nigerians to ask themselves today is, are there killings, needless killings in Nigeria? That is, forget what America say, forget what everybody say. Let's talk to us about ourselves. Are you satisfied with the life we are living in Nigeria? That's why I asked that question. Are there needless killings in the country? Let me ask my guests another question. I've asked them again and again. Are we suffering from is there starvation? Is there enough food for us to eat in the country?
Not at all.
You see, and I want Nigerians to understand, and I want the international community to understand this, that we are not, I'm not going to ask the typical Nigerian man who is well-to-do, because that country, you see, is so divided. The same country, there you see these people. Look at this beautiful image. This is Nigeria. This is Nigeria. This is Nigeria. This is Nigeria. But let me tell you the other side of the same Nigeria. Oh, this is another beautiful Nigeria. This is also Nigeria.
Where do you get these pictures, God?
Now, God, now don't bring all this from online.
Every day. Every day, where did they bring all these pictures come from?
Good. I'm not the one that is bringing it out. It is there because I don't think that the Kris have the opportunity to manufacture pictures on a daily basis. This is our reality. And I want to ask all of you talking today
Yes.
if this is okay by you. If it's not okay by you, then let us talk sincerely about what we are facing. And there will be no democracy if this continues to reign. We need to put an end to this. I don't want to bring the image of killings. I don't want to bring that image. It's sometimes when I go back, it depresses me. So I don't want to do that. That of killing is too much. I can deal with this. I can't deal with that one. But what I want to say is that while some people can send their children to school, some are like this. Look at the same country. We're not talking of a different country. Now, while some people can do this, some of these, some of us in the studio are in difficulties. The truth is, Nigerians are living in difficulties, unnecessary difficulties. The sad thing is that they said we are very rich. And sometimes I keep asking every single one of you, where is our wealth? Where is the money? They say we are a rich nation. Where is it? I don't know whether you people wake up and ask that question. Where is the money? Where is the wealth they say Nigeria have? I cannot say it. Because we cannot be poor people living in a rich nation. Then one thing came to my mind, that this thing has been hijacked. The wealth of the country has been hijacked by the very few. And they are not businessmen. They are politicians. Look at some of them on the screen. Tinubu is a politician, very rich. We know the story of Tinubu. Tinubu ran away on exile during Abacha time. He was broke. He was with us in the UK, raising money for Nideco. Tinubu, I'm talking to you. Today you are one of the richest men on earth. How did you make the money? Atiko, until you became a vice president, you were. I mean, if I talk now, they will say I don't talk. You say that the Kris has started. You were poor. Now you became the richest and the most influential politician. I don't know about this guy. Let me not even talk to that one. That one is a waste of space. Let me talk to this other one I want to be president too. Look at his car. Look at one of his car. And he opened his mouth and talk. You know, when they have problem, you know the funniest thing, they will fly to us, they will cry to us. You see that one, former governor of Rivers State. Man, if there's anything, I like a boy now, he's actually hitting people in the head. Want of little drama. But if you are bad, they will bring you out to knock your head. That is, in fact, don't joke with it. That is how your head will be knocked off. If this turn around against you, the upper class today in Nigeria, the lower class, they will deal with you without looking back. Is that the country you want? Now there is a deep hatred between the rich and the poor. Deal with it. And now, if you had done this thing by your right, say for instance, we voted for you. That's why the most important image today I want to talk about is this. If we had voted and we made a mistake by voting for you, we want to deal with it. But if you keep hijacking the elections, we have a problem, sir. You see, today I thought I'm going to hear the news from some of you. Is it from the PDP this morning? That the PDP have actually done the right thing. Our problem is not killing, we are ready to die for a country. But our problem is help us save Nigerian democracy. In fact, the message to Donald Trump, it's not about to come and kill some people. No. Leave the Muslim alone. If we save Nigerian democracy, anybody that votes, if they not vote for demon, let them receive demon. If they start vote for demon, let us receive. If we jointly vote for, you see, the truth is, all this whole Muslim Christian thing, at the end of the day, the hunger is hurting everybody. It's not, there's even more killing in the north than in the south. So if you say it's Muslim, are they not killing themselves? Are the Muslims, can they feed themselves? There's actually more poverty in the northern part of the country than in the south. So our problem needs to be solved. Our problem is solving this poverty, this acute poverty, which is a danger to democracy, danger to insecurity. These children, when they grow up, where do you think they're going to end up? What do you think they're going to do? The girls will end up prostituting, the boys will end up carrying their guns. But these ones will not. And you know what? These guys will not have peace until these people have food to eat. That is the generation we are creating. These young men here now that can go to school, went to study, will not have peace until there is peace with these guys. We are breathing the same air. There's no other way, unfortunately. So I am very much in support of the movement of the People Democratic Party to the American embassy in Abuja, crying for help. The help is not to come and even fight anybody, not to come and kill anybody, but to come and help us save Nigerian democracy. Nigerian democracy needs salvation. Jesus can no more come. Jesus had appointed you to do this. Prophet Muhammad ain't coming down. He has appointed you to do this. Let us come and save our democracy. And this is not my problem. That people don't have food to eat, that some can go, can do. But my major problem is this. Will our vote count? Right. You see, Gloria, Dorcas, until Nigerian votes count, this problem will remain a self-fulfilling prophecy. Let me repeat that. Until our votes count. Yesterday, I don't know anybody who is interested in going into politics right now. If you want to contest against Tinubu today, you are wasting your money. Now, let me ask you, children, Nigerians, you're watching me. Are you people going to vote Tinubu tomorrow? Is it because Tinubu has performed, or because we are scared, or Tinubu has successfully, how do I put it, has commandeered the Nigerian people? He put them for pocket. What is the situation? Young people, talk honestly. Why, anybody contesting against Tinubu now is wasting his time. Why is this so? Let's hear from Dorcas and Gloria.
It is so because recently he now has the majority on his side. So it will take a miracle. Anybody contesting against Tinubu to win, it will take a very huge miracle for them to win, because the people he now has on his side now, those people, they are people as well. They are all supporting the APC. So automatically they will be voting for Tinubu. So the people he even has now currently is enough for him to win this coming election.
The demand, are you okay? What I want to ask is it because he has done well, he's the best president, or how do we got here? Why are we here? How did we got here, my daughters?
Well, to some, he has done well and he has even done more here. So it depends.
I agree. As we are here complaining, there are some people that this Tinubu government, they have benefited from it too.
Yes. So to some people he has
They have
done
benefited
well.
from it too. So some people he has done well, some people he has not done well. But the thing now is that if you look at the Nigerian system now, almost all states are now APC states. Let's not forget that. Majority of the states now are now APC states. So even if it's coming back for another post, one is that those states that are now APC states, they are fully behind Tinubu. So each governor will make sure that his state,
His people,
his
people supporting him now, they are supporting Tinubu.
And secondly, I've told you before that no Nigerian president will stay for 4 years and leave. They will want to complete that 8 years, that 2 tenure. So I don't know, like the way I said, it will take a miracle for another person to win this forthcoming election.
Is this what we want? That's the question. Is this what we want?
It's not what we want though. It's not what we want. Like, but the thing is that most of the people, even if they come with their manifestos and then we pray, okay, this is what we want, this is what we want. The thing is that once they get there, it's like they forget the people that put them in post in this thing. But this is not what Nigerians want. That's the truth.
And
what Nigeria wants, what we want in this country is development. It's that simple. we want security, we want to like to be treated well in general. That's just what we want. So he doesn't mind. We won't even mind if it's coming from Tinubu, if it's coming from PDP, if it's coming from anywhere. Just treat us well, do the right things. Let us benefit from the country
And
as citizens.
Daddy Kris, I don't know if majority of people will come out to vote in this forthcoming election that they did in the last one.
Yeah, a lot of people won't even come
a lot of people had hopes that Obi is going to win. There were high hopes that he was going to win. Only for the result to come out. It's still even. I miss you. Let's be honest. Give me I miss you. Will you come out and vote again? That's the thing, though.
And that time,
and that is one big word. Because you are the one that said it.
But the encouragement was, your vote will count, your vote will count. Now, look at it. The vote does not count anything, Joe.
So, and see, the question I now ask, you see, this is what I want the American or the international community to hear this. We are not here to say Nigeria is a failure, come and kill Nigerians. No. We want the best for the country. Look at these two poor girls.
Yes.
The massive young people came out last election in 2023 to vote, hoping there will be a change. The change didn't happen. Okay.
The thing was
that is not bad enough.
Was even the biggest. I think people came out to vote. Both celebrities, the rich, the poor, the average, everybody came out this past election to vote.
The campaign
was high. It was high. This one, they didn't even need money. They didn't need anybody to give them anything. They were willing to sacrifice all for a better Nigeria. They just came out
on all social media. You will see, go and vote, go and get.
And
you see on
their campaign
outside.
Yes, the celebrities, their campaign helped the ordinary Nigerians. It encouraged them to come out to vote. They were telling us that our vote counts. If we don't come out to vote, we are the problem. So it's made a lot of people to come out and we voted.
You could see, Daddy Kris, I was in my house, but you could see almost all the houses you go to, they were following the results.
Yes.
When I knew, they were following because they had hopes that somebody else is coming to take over. Nigerian system.
At the end of the day, all the results, they were not, maybe in a state, they will say so party got this number. Later, they will come back to call it again. They will say this is not the number that they did it where they will go back and count it again. Different things.
That was when I knew that Nigerians, we know this system, we know some of the things. You could see the joy when they say Obi won in FCT. Everybody was happy. That he's already going to win. He's already going to win. Only for them to declare the winner. We are seeing Tinubu. So I doubt if people will come out to vote like they did in the previous election.
Because the energy we brought out was enough for that person to be there.
So I doubt.
So which energy are we bringing out again? What energy are we bringing out again to say we want to do this again? This person should come. It will be like a waste of time. Yeah. And considering everything that is happening now, the way they are decamping to join, no. I'm not sure.
See, and I'm happy that you guys have said all I have to say today. Now the empathy, the voters' empathy, their interest is gone because they now believe that their vote will not count. Tinubu, are you aware of this? Are you happy to continue? Because as it is, I would like to work for the people if they want me. I don't think I want to do
it. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's happy or it doesn't matter.
Oh, Gloria, I think it does matter. It's like me now sleeping with a woman who does not want me. What would be the joy? Because the Nigerian marriage, no. When I listen to two of you,
it is now with all that has happened there, it is safe to say that I think this government is raping the citizens.
Thank you. That is the language. That is the language.
Yeah, that's the language. They are raping us.
Exactly. You know what? It's so interesting. When you people were talking now, I see the helpless nature of Nigeria. I was looking at the typical Nigerian woman. What in which is a happy home? She just wants to get married and live happily in her home. She's not asking for more. That's what, and you can imagine a woman of that nature, all she wants is to come into a beautiful home, and you give her another husband. You didn't want to give her the husband she wanted. You give her a rapist. She doesn't have a choice now. The marriage has contracted. The family maybe must have contracted the marriage. She has to go into it. She's going to be unhappy throughout. The husband will be unhappy throughout. And there will be no prosperity in that marriage. That's what we see in Nigeria, unfortunately. And exactly what the young girl said now. If you seize power, if you steal the power, you are a rapist. We may not be able to ask you now, but the time will come when our children will look at all these things and they will ask questions. Sir, is this what you want to be remembered for? Because all these things now Tinubu is doing is going to come and go. All the things Okowa has done is come and gone. No? Nobody remember them again. Obasanjo is history now. Buhari is dead, is history. Now, all children can remember of that Buhari now.
It is only when they do something remarkable for the people that they will be remembered for. Like the man that we keep saying here every day, that I think he built the dam, I mean, for electricity.
Yes.
That he said he borrowed money. Yes. Those are the kind of things that we remember, that this person did this person did that, changed the nation. These are what people are being remembered for. So what are we going to remember them for? When they rule 8 years, they are out of the place. What are we going to remember that this person did this thing for life? Like for life, that thing is going to be there. It is not going to be taken away. Nothing.
Can you let's take now? You see why this is so sad. When you take a look at this image, you can imagine the hope of these women. They are here to vote, hoping that their vote will count. It's not as if they've come out. They come out to do what they need.
Just imagine after I counting all these ones, the pushing on everything. You know that even during this election, last election, a lot of people that went in the morning before they came was in the night. After everything they went through, just to see a better Nigeria, for something to happen.
Kris, even my father that I've not even seen till I was born, I've not seen my dad going to vote. My dad carried his feelings to go and vote. My pastor always seemed on Sunday, everybody get your PVC, go and vote, go and vote, go and vote, go and vote. So I don't know. It's like the hopes were high.
Everybody's
the hopes were high, but the results are.
No, so
the results broke our hearts.
Yes. The greatest atrocity to Nigeria today is not the killings of the Boko Haram, it's the rape on the Nigerian citizen. And that is the issue I want them to help us to address. Because Boko Haram is killing some few people, but the rape, you are raping every single one of us. You are raping our destiny, our children's future. When you seize power this way, you are actually raping the citizens of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That is a big word. I'm not the one that used it this morning. The young girl said it. We shouldn't be laughing. We're not supposed to be joking. All the international law, all the rules you guys want to play, how Donald Trump coming is illegal, how he's coming is legal, that one is immaterial right now. What matters is we are in a country where rapists is raping the population. And they're doing so through the electoral process. Let that one be what that matters today. If Nigeria is going to be saved, it is through this ballot. Donald Trump, if you want to help us, don't give us food, don't give us aid, don't give us anything. Help us have a free and fair election. EU, if you love us, not to sit down and say, no, help us have a free and fair election. United Kingdom, if you don't want to see Nigerians disturbing your streets, you want us to stay at home, help us have a free and fair election. Canada, if you say, oh, we are not racist, we love people, come and help us have a free and fair election. Then Tinubu, these cacos, they're dangerous. They're dangerous to themselves, to the country, and to the future of their own children. And they don't know it. They think it's a game. You know the funny thing? They thought this is a game. Oh, a game of who could play and win. But the future of people's children is at stake. My future, your future is at stake. And every Nigerian should not take joke the next election. We should not even be talking about killings. Let them come and kill us.
Yeah.
But what we really need is a change in the electoral process. We want somebody we want. If you
And now the INEC chairman that they have brought in new is someone that was also appointed. So how are we going to even get this democracy we are talking about? He was not elected. They just picked him, gave him the appointments. That's so. What are we saying?
What do you expect? What do you expect from such a person? What do you expect from him? His handicap. It is a miracle for that. Have you heard of him? Have you been hearing of him? What reform is he carrying out? He's going into a place having two wives now. The man is living the best life. The amount of money that must have been thrown at him.
That is why it will be hard for this next election. In fact, it will be hard because now he has gotten everybody on his side, both from the INEC chairman to the governors to the ministers. Everybody now is on his side. So I don't know who is going to contest against him and going to win.
In terms of the game, Tinubu has played the game well.
Yes.
As a game, he has done well. Guess what? If you come to Delta State, we have three political gurus. Oboriwori, Ibori, Omagege. The three of them are with Tinubu. He has no single opposition in Delta State.
And these people you just mentioned now, they also have people too. So they are people and they are people's people. All of them together.
They follow us now. Anywhere Ibori go and go. Anywhere Ibori go and go. Anywhere Agege go and go. Who's going to win?
They are followers. And their followers and families. Everybody now, they are standing for them. So what are we saying?
So, like I said, in terms of a game, Tinubu is a game player. He's going to win he's going to win the football on the field of play. Whether it is a fair field of play, that's the question we're asking. Because you can go into the football field with 11 players, but if the referee is partial, you can. In fact, it's not more a fair game. If the ball is not going to be on one side, if the referee
if truly that they are there to play a fair game, they will not need all these backings and all these things that they are doing behind corners and all this things. They wouldn't need it. If truly that they are there to play a fair game, like they wouldn't mind, okay, I've done 4 years. After these 4 years, if I don't come back again, it is my fate. But now they are securing it, like 8 years must be completed. Any president that has entered, the 8 years must be completed. So we just take it that this person is ruling now, and until 8 years, the person is not leaving. They want to do everything possible to secure that seat for the next tenure as well.
Yes.
That's just
and see, if we now look for a solution to this, you see, maybe we are not speaking loud enough. Now, look at the attention on killings by Boko Haram. Is that the problem Nigeria had? No! It's a minute problem. Our true problem is the wreck of our democracy. And that is not loud enough, Nigerians. And we are not talking about it.
Yeah.
Only one young boy, I see, INEC reform. He talks about INEC reform. Only him is the one I see that is really particular about this INEC reform. And we can continue to
at least you even see only one person talking. Well, all of us, we are tired.
And Kris, I said in this program that it is somebody that need help. If he comes out and say, I need help, they will help you. Just look at the US now that say they want to come to Nigeria and help the killings. Even we ourselves, the Nigerians, We are now
We are
saying
fighting against
that we
it.
don't need US. They are coming to collect our national resources.
And we are the
Where
same
you
people.
never see since they born you.
And we are the same people that we complain and complain and complain. So what do we
I don't even know what's
really
our
need?
problem in this country. Somebody is saying, I'm seeing the killing happening in your country. I'm seeing this
Eh,
happening in your country. It shows that they are concerned about this country. Okay, we
God
are
bless
coming
you.
for your help. And then we are
Exactly.
saying we don't want the
Yes.
help. We don't want the help. You are
This thing
thieves.
has been going on for a long time. Our governments are not doing anything about it. So now other people that gonna see and gonna say they won't do something about it. We now
God bless you.
If you go like, just imagine Spyro come and say that you external this thing that coming like thieves that pretending to
What
be
does he know
angels.
politically? He's a
Yes.
musician. Tell him to shut up. He doesn't know anything about politics.
Are you serious? All the killings happen. What have your government done? The resources that you say you are coming to steal, have you even seen the resources with your eyes? Are you enjoying from the resources?
You know what I tell the Nigerian government? By the time my guests don't stay here small, their mouth go loud past my own. Wait, make you they watch them. When you see these women, they're gonna come out and they're gonna be problem to you. They are not problem to you, they're actually gonna help you. You know, we need Nigerians to be of sound mind. The conversation should be about a free and fair election, a just society, so we all can live in peace. We're not going to cut it. We're not going to cut it. We're not going to jump into it. It's going to be a process that you see, if you cook, the food takes time to cook. You cannot just put food on the fire and put it down and say it's ready. You cook a meal. You need time for it to be cooked. What we are doing now is we want it to be ready today. That is exactly what we're doing. America said they want to help us. We are the same people proving all kind of law, quoting the same international law, whereas there's genocide in your country. Know what the guy was talking? I saw them on one news platform just now, and the guy was saying the first question is there genocide in Nigeria? The answer is a capital yes. Is there rapists? Are there raping of Nigerian voters? Yes. Okay. Now, are there mass killing of Christians and Muslims? Yes. And now you are still deceiving yourself. You are quoting the Rome Statutes. The Rome Statutes, does it allow you to kill your people? Mr. Tinubu, does the Rome Statutes allow you to commit genocide or even sleep where genocide is taking place? No. Now, Nigerians, you are quoting laws that you don't know nothing about. The SS, you see, judges, when you go to some cases, the judge will say, that is not what the parliament in the UK, that's what they say. That is not the intention of parliament when they passed that law. The question you should ask yourself is, why did they ever pass the law against genocide? Why did they create a law called war crime? Why did they say crime against humanity? The intention is to stop the killings of innocent civilians. And now what is going on in the country is there is massive killing of innocent civilians in Nigeria, knowingly by action and inaction. Even when you steal the result, when you keep it to yourself and you take out the money that's supposed to go to the people, because at the end of the day, it boils down to the money. The people are dying of starvation, like the image I shared now. That is what, that was the intention of the Rome Statutes. Now, Nigerians, you are now quoting the same statutes to say America don't have right to come and interfere. Now, the question I ask you is, who is going to help now to save Nigerian democracy? America don't care. They can stay on their own. Yeah. You that is making mad, Asari Dokumba, all of now they were talking now. How many of you can come and save us now? Save Nigerian democracy. Oh, no, we don't want America. Let me see how all the people talking now, how they're going to come and save the democracy.
No, they're all in their houses, so living comfortably, because it doesn't affect them.
It does not affect them.
People that are affected. They say that people that are affected, that the ones facing it.
It will still affect them. You know what's happening now? It's affecting Obasanjo already. It's affecting Goodluck Jonathan already. Maybe they were president. I said they evaded Obasanjo farm. And he was crying. Oh, the EFCC came to evade us. But now if I use the EFCC to evade people, so let them evade you. Goodluck Jonathan is not at peace. He cannot make some statement. If it's a free country, Obama makes statement freely in America. He's not afraid. Goodluck cannot. So, in fact, Obi have to tread carefully. You know, Obi is the most careful human being you can ever meet today. Because one statement, they will put him in prison. They're looking for a way to indict him. Is this what we want? All I want to say to you, Tinubu, when you leave that place, that's what you will be too. That's the only joy I have. You can do whatever you want now, only 4 years' time, or maybe 6 years' time. Baba, you don't come up for that. Where are you going to be? Ask yourself, sir. Why don't we face the country now? So it will be good for you when you are here and when you are away. Is that not what you want? Obasanjo just regretting not fixing the country. Good luck should have broken the country or do what he has done. He's regretting it now. Please, Nigerians, when we speak the big grammar of the legality of American coming to save us, they don't need to. Can you do it? Please, let us find a way to now do it. Now, you're going to tell me, I heard somebody say we need to do. Can you come up with an electoral reform for Nigeria? As it is now, can you? Because it's been like that. Tinubu is going to win the next, and the campaign is going to continue. Only person that Tinubu is afraid of today is Donald Trump. Tinubu will continue to do undo until Donald Trump tell him no. The question is that what you want? Or let us say and insult Donald Trump on television. Because you have Facebook, you have a mobile phone insulting. The question I ask you is, can you stop Tinubu from this hurricane, illegal hurricane of kidnapping politicians? Can you? If you go and see the former governor of my state now, if you want to make a mess, you go say, Tinubu they come. Okowa will lose blood. Some pounds of blood is going to the hospital. With all his health condition before, now hospital the man they go. With all Okowa health condition, if you call Adam, if you want to make the man go to hospital today now, tell him Tinubu is coming. And sometimes Tinubu don't need to come directly. EFCC they come, he's in trouble. And I'm asking, can you stop Tinubu? If Tinubu is behaving well, if he's, to be fair to Tinubu, he hasn't done anything illegally. So it's your greed and your stupidity and your want that he's using, but it's still illegal. Tinubu, nobody will be able to prove this as illegal. But between you and God, that you call on, you are a Muslim. You know what you're doing is illegal in the sight of God, in the eyes of God, not in the eyes of men. Prove it in the eyes of men. Let's clap for you. But God is watching you. The topic today is, how do we save Nigerian democracy? I brought this topic again just to remind Nigerians that as we shout, as we make noise, there are underlying issues. Our issues, we're not going to have a free and fair elections. Nigerians are being caged. And there's this massive decamping from all the other parties. Are you sure these people are willingly decamping? Or they are decamping for fear of not coming back? Look at what happened to the Rivers State governor. If you are a governor, won't you do the needful? Do you want to face what the Rivers State governor went through? And these are questions, legitimate questions we should be asking ourselves. If Tinubu had not done that, I would say, okay, Tinubu can't beat you, but Tinubu has shown an example of what he can do. He sent a democratically elected governor on exile. What happened? What were you able to do? When Tinubu did that, most of us know that thing was wrong. It was illegal. Under which section did he able to do that? There are other sections that say you cannot touch a democratically elected governor. That is why he's called an excellency. You use the little portion that pleases you. The only person that could have stopped that process would have been Donald Trump. Not you, idiot. You opening your mouth now, you have no say here. You that is quoting the Rome status, quoting what you don't know, you have no say here. The only person that can say no, that have that radicalism, which Tinubu is claiming to have now, is Donald Trump. Is it not time to actually help to save the country by doing a proper reform for once? We don't want America to just come and help us in the next election. We want America to help us reform the Nigerian state. EU, if you love Nigeria, that place you are, if you love Nigeria, help us do proper reform. Don't come and be painting green, black. Stop it. I'm really angry with the rest of the international community right now. Chinese is going there to say, yes, because you are getting oil, you are getting gold from Nigeria. You are speaking some stupid language. What is good in Nigerian democracy today? Hey, those people that knows me, they know I will not vote for, I will not say I will not anymore. I wouldn't have voted for Donald Trump, not for nothing he would do for me. But what the man is doing now, the question I ask myself, is not the man, Donald Trump. Is this not what Nigeria needs? Is not the antidote? Is it not the medicine we need to take to save our democracy? That's why I put the topic today. Can you save Nigerian democracy? Who can help us to save Nigerian democracy? Is it EU? EU are just, I never know that EU don't even have a say. I thought EU, sometimes they see justice and they will stand by it. And they will follow America. I'm waiting to hear what Britain will say on this. Because I'm ashamed that the international community paid deaf ear to our trouble. We are handicapped. You taught us democracy. We can no more go back to where we're coming from. In those days of our king had power. We can ask our king questions. Or even our gods were striking on our king. Now we are lost. We are in the middle of the game. We are lost. You brought a religion. They are not practicing it the way we are. You see, like I said, I have issue with Nigerian Christianity. Is it not the Donald Trump coming to say Christian? Do I support Christians? No. How can a pastor be taking the same money from the poor people? You see the pastors, they are getting large, and the people are thin. I didn't bring their image today, so my guests won't fight me. So am I supporting Christians? No. We need a cure. We are in trouble. We need medicine. Who is going to save us? How do we save the Nigerian democracy? This is the big question every single Nigerian should be asking now. The youngest came out to tell us how everybody, old, young, in fact, Muslim, Christians, Yoruba, Hausa, all came out to vote during the last elections. They were hoping to do something. Let me tell you the truth. Those who were not cabal voted for Peter Obi. Those who are the criminals, they were still able to use their instrument to hand twist the election. The question I ask Yakubu now, where are you now, Yakubu? You are gone, you are forgotten. Your atrocity is what we're going to remember you for, that you conducted that election. In fact, this new one, he just come to carry bad name for himself. Because the Nigerian system, it doesn't need anybody like him. You need Donald Trump. I can't continue to sing this louder. If I can see a realistic person, I hear Asari Dokubo talking, America should come. No, Asari Dokubo, don't talk to America. Talk to your man, Tinubu. Come and save Nigerian democracy. You were the one crying. You were working for Tinubu because he not give you something. You were doing this. Now, save Nigerian democracy. Don't you understand that? You are educated. We want our vote to count. Who are you? Are you better than every other person? This is the question we're asking Tinubu. We are asking the governors. We are asking the big boys. All of you that are using private jet today, you guys going to go on exile. Because when the things will turn around, when the man that is bigger than you will come, because the man that began with you will surely come. That is how God created this world. My guess, where have you been? A savior come in disguise. See, the kind of savior you are looking for may not be the one God is going to send. Now, and sometimes God will send a sinner to come and save people. He might send a woman like Esther.
God uses anybody. So if you have somebody in mind, that person you have in mind, God might bring the opposites to use to help you.
Donald Trump might not be the saint you are looking for. But is Donald Trump the person that can tell them not to do this and do this? Yes. You understand? And my message to those of them who are stealing money now, this is my proposal to Donald Trump if you want to help us. And Donald Trump can do this. I wish I can sit down with the man. Only two statements are, you save a country, you save a race, you save people, a nation. Now, anybody, there will be no aid to Nigeria any aid will be releasing to Nigeria will be based on the performance of INEC. It will not touch them. They will say, maybe forget about their aid. Number two, anybody found one thing of doing any electoral malpractices, his asset abroad, anywhere will be seized. You see them sitting up. That person will be banned from traveling to international world. If he and the family, listen, you have served the country. Do you understand? It's a simple strategy. You can't do it in Nigeria. Shut up. The guy that these people we're talking of now, you say, oh, we don't want America. We don't want it. We can't. This is Nigeria. They're the people. They are stealing your money. Before you know, Tinubu don't jet to France. Before you know, people in America, he and the family. You are talking as if this is the Nigerians, like Lucas asked. Has America not tried? Because you didn't tell them you are even in trouble. They managed to come up with it. That is God speaking through people. You know when God wants to speak through you, He will put something in your mouth. God spoke through Donald Trump. Look at the conversation today. Because when you see the handwork of God, you can tell. What does it take for us to start talking about our problem? Donald Trump. Donald Trump might not be the solution. But now we know. Like I asked my daughters on this show today, do we have killings? Yes. Is there poverty? Yes. Are there mass looting of our money? Yes. Is there ringing of our elections? Yes. How do we solve this? That's the question. No, we don't leave Donald Trump. It's not about Donald Trump. It's about me and you. Let's talk. It's about with Nigerians. Let us solve the problem now. The problem is that Tinubu is going to win the next election. We will clap it for him. And we know that sometimes this is in a lie. You thief him back. If you not let us talk, may you carry us go court. Yes. Freedom of there's it's defamation of character. Yes, but during the last election, only God and you go judge. Sometimes I may not be able to prove it, but God is going to prove it to you, sir. Say me be Muslim. Anything we do today, I may not be able to do it. You can hold me, put me in prison. Yes, I have defamed your character, but God is looking at you, sir. And the funny thing I know is good will always rule over evil. At the end, good will rule over evil. They killed Jesus, but look at Jesus. Good has reigned over evil. Are you not proud to be part of Jesus today? Good has reigned over evil. So try it, sir. It's a short time. Short time. Unfortunately, we don't need this. Because I don't hate you, I think you're still my brother. Why don't we just solve this problem? Sincerely. By addressing our issue. You know why I'm so sad? I'm on my bed and I was looking at some of the news, and I can see how intelligent Nigerians are. You know, I was watching News Central. This young international lawyer was bringing how it is illegal for Donald Trump to invade Nigeria because we're a sovereign nation. Because that is the truth. The international, the rule of the UN is the sovereignty of any nation must not be tampered with. Okay, but it's the same UN that decided that at a point in time, there's going to be abuse of human rights within the nation. They came up in Rome with a statute that say, hey, this should not be happening. If you do this, it's against this. If you do this, it's not, we've not expanded enough. Now, scholars like us are not trying to actually expand it more. But even if it is not there written yet, you know, the UN knows that looting of your people's money is a crime against humanity. Let me put it this way. It might not be written down somewhere, but God knows. Dorcas knows. Gloria knows. I know. God, all of you people watching today know that looting your people's money, leaving them in poverty, when they now suffer to die, when there's no treatment for them because of your stealing, it's a crime against humanity. Is it not true, sir? Is it not true, man? Do you need Donald Trump to tell you? Do you need one law to tell you God is watching you? When I go to church now, when I be Muslims, God is watching us. And a situation like this, we are going to be deceiving ourselves. Prove the law. That the Kris cannot look for the law now. I'm looking for it. Because the truth is, the UN is not perfect. They have their weaknesses. Like I came out yesterday, I said the biggest challenge facing the United Nations is that of enforcement. They make some beautiful rules. Can they enforce it? No, it's divided because America, France, England, and UK, and Russia, and China, they are always at loggerheads. And because of that, what happened in Israel continued to happen because there is no reason for Israelis and Palestinians to be killing themselves. If these two fathers, let me call, if America, UK, France, Russia, and China, as they call themselves now, they are the people that have veto in the UN. If they are sincere with themselves, they can stop the killing. And the last time I came on the show and I said, we don't need to die. God did not create us to die. The only reason we are dying is because we are spending more money building ammunition, whereas we are not spending money on medicine. Listen to me. If American money on budget on ammunition, Russia on ammunition, all this money they spend it to build weapon when we don't need. If we use and take fine cure to medicine when they kill us, the sickness when they kill us, there will be no death. So sometimes you ask yourself, we don't ask ourselves, what is that thing that is taken from Adam that Adam cannot have? Have you ever asked yourself? The Bible said the tree of life was taken from there. So that's why we are dying. What is the tree of life? Your wisdom, your ability to resolve issues has been taken away from this world. Our ability to resolve issues has been taken away from our lives. That is why America, all these big nations cannot come together in the name of United Nations and say we don't need weapons, we don't need guns. What we need is cure of food that will save us. If we do that, we will not die. And can you know where the world is going? Can you see what AI is doing? If you reach some kind of stage, you go clone yourself, you will become younger. Hallelujah. If you don't want to die, you go clone yourself, become Daddy Kris second. You don't need to die. Don't you think you can clone yourself? Wait, have you used the word? Have you used the thing clone in your? Those of us that does, even if you use ordinary PowerPoint, you say duplicate. The same thing will repeat itself. Do you understand?
Yes.
You can duplicate things. That is how human being could be duplicated. If we want to. Is it not us? If we can, wait, we are not cloning animals. The ones they say the ones they are using for research are the ones they clone. Meaning they go repeat the cat, go become another cat. If we can clone cat, then we can clone human beings. Who say God is against it? But we see God. Listen, God has never taken the knowledge to cure yourself from you. That you don't know today is your fault because you are busy killing yourself. Look at Nigeria now. Our problem is food on the table. Insecurity, which we can see. People looting our money for no good reason. They're not even using the money. Why don't we address this and so that everybody have food to eat? Is that too much to ask for? I don't understand this. Now we're coming out to defend rubbish. And you ask, which is the thing that God took from us? This is what God took away from you. Because you are proving that you know more than yourself and you are the one showing to God again. God is trying to give you a solution. You say you know more than God. Have you seen Nigerians talking on social media today? They are more smarter than God, though. Using a lot. Una dey there when they talk about the Rome Statutes. You know what the international community they talk about. Do you understand it? Now you are the one claiming it. Not that you even know what you're claiming. You see, when I talk here, I talk as a religious person. But sometimes I talk because I can think I can feel God around me. The last time I came on the show, I said, God, we will not die. Then Gloria said, oh, we'll go die. God must say we must die. And I said, God did not create us to die. They didn't understand this. Thank you. And this guy said, PowerPoint can do it. I agree with you. PowerPoint can clone you. The PowerPoint can clone a document. Why don't you think we can clone ourselves? Where is that technology coming from? Now AI go to clone people. I see. Let me tell you guys one thing. I mean, I was talking to somebody 2 days ago, and the person was just talking. I said, with your understanding, yes, I don't blame you. But in the next 10 years, women will carry belle. So they wanted this belle carry pikin. Allow you. They will come up with their specimen. We will add our own. We will make our beautiful baby. No need to stress your wife, making belle come they expand, come they do this, come they look old. She don't want. No, and in fact, it's unwanted. Before human beings choose to go eat forbidden fruit, we just say God no get way to reproduce us. That is the message that was taken away from us. Hallelujah. So God that created this world, God that created this world didn't have a way to reproduce. Are you joking? That is if I thought would they follow the Bible interpretation of reproduction. All these two beautiful women see here now. Now only the last set of people when go be born with it. The time will come, then will say.
What are you doing like Kris?
I said that be the last set of people when go carry belle born. The next generation, ask your daughter whether I go carry belle. You go tell you say, me and my husband we're going to set up this, we're going to have our baby. So what? Baby na baby. And their baby will be stronger. Why do you think that is only the right way to have baby is to put the baby in your tummy for 9 months with uncertainty? Whereas you can put your baby somewhere where you can monitor the baby with good health until it comes out. I don't want to debate that today. But you people should be putting this on top of. You know why I'm saying this? Because we want to prove that I want to tell you that Nigerians are too stupid. We are the cause of our problem. We know more than God. Human being has always proven to know more than God, and that is what the sin Adam and Eve committed. If I thought their sin, pie now they do. When they pie now, they don't they carry pikin. When they carry pikin for woman belle, so pikin when they for take out born for you. When God for brings one from here, bring one for here, they show now how to they make pikin. When I say now one pie, oh yeah, now pie bring the pikin. Now pie now pikin go come stay person woman belle for 9 months. Maybe God for just take something from man, take something from woman, show us how to make the world, so that our pikin go they grow. I'm just talking now, I'm not God. But it's a possibility.
You don't get talk and now make people go do one more. That you your math, so that you start them. You don't get talk and now make them buy the idea and make them go do one.
I don't think it's anything wrong. I don't tell them before say I not go die. So I go clone myself. You see, if they can clone cat, then I can clone myself. The technology has been around though. Now Africa now with the day hello. The technology to clone a human being has been around. Now, let me tell you this. China have come up with something to put your sperm and your woman's sperm so the baby will stay there for 9 months and you bring the baby out. Fact, they are not even producing, they are producing the most sophisticated human being the world has ever seen. Is that against the will of God? God will tell us when we get there. You just say, now only carry our night they born. Let us see. I said in a few years' time, I always tell people to go and watch Demolition Man. The movie is there. It was made some years back. If you can watch the movie, they were projecting where the world will be in 2050. 2050 never reached. We can see what 2050 is going to look like really now. That if you will be alive when we reach that time. By the year 2050, there will be no physical sex. People will be making love, you put something in your ear, the other put something here, they have sex. They come down, they are satisfied, they go about their business. No eating of salt. Look at that, go watch the movie. It's not me that made it, though. It's an American movie. It's one of those movies that tell me where the future can be, and I agree. In fact, some of these things we are seeing now, God will just put some knowledge into some American film they go make up. This COVID-19, they talk about it before it came. Maybe what I'm saying today now, God don't put something from my mouth. If you like, listen. If you like, don't. But why the rest of the world will now be producing the most sophisticated human being. Africa are looking for how to make Tinubu on your mandate, we shall stand. Which kind of stupid people are you? The world is moving, you are starting on your mandate, we shall stand. What mandate? Mandate of God? Whose mandate? Dorcas, whose mandate? I thought we believe in God. Is that God mandate? Now leave me make I stop talking. We're now into the show. Let's go on a break. When we come back, we're going to find a way to save Nigeria today.
Yes.
Nigerians, we need to be sincere with ourselves. Mary is not here. Mary said, let us be sincere. But it's a time to be sincere with ourselves. In this time, in this difficult time, it's not a time to worship a man. It's not a time to know more than God. If you know you cannot do it, then leave it, surrender it to God. And God is not coming down to do it. God will reveal it to us. And He will send you a savior. The last time I checked, had Moses not come out, the children of Israel would have still been in Egypt. It took the handwork of Moses to tell them, stand up. We are going. It was not Moses that carried them physically. They fought the war. But Moses showed them the way. That's how God works. Donald Trump may just say one thing and our solution is solved. It's the one we see now. But actually, we don't need Donald Trump. If we can come together and say to Tinubu, no, we don't want this. This reform needs to be done now. But they're not going to reform the electoral system, are they? Is this man going to save the 2027 election? Answer me. Where is he now? The newly INEC chairman, where is he? Is it the solution to the Nigerian problem? Is it the solution to the democracy? So they can continue to hijack it and begin to clap for them. And we all continue to sing, on your mandate, we shall stand. Let's go and come back. When we come back from the break, we're all going to sing on your mandate together today. On whose mandate you are standing, we need to see. Tinubu, I'm with you. You're a big man. I love you, man. Because at least you've been able to prove to us that you are semi-God. Let's go on the break. When we come back, we need to sing on your mandate together. Don't go away. Stay with us.
Find your sanctuary in the heart of the city. Live the life you deserve in an exquisite apartment. SRTV Luxury Shortlet Apartment, Lagos, is a place where your comfort is rest assured. Welcome to SRTV Shortlet Apartment, part of the prestigious SRTV Real Estate family. Why choose us? Prime location, nestled in the heart of Lagos, close to key attractions, business hubs, and vibrant nightlife. Modern interiors, fully furnished, stylish apartments designed to provide the ultimate comfort. Luxury redefined, vacation perfected. 24/7 security. Enjoy peace of mind with round-the-clock security and CCTV surveillance. Top-notch amenities, high-speed Wi-Fi, smart TV, air conditioning, fully equipped kitchen, and lots more. Perfect for business travelers, family vacations, romantic getaways, special events, and more. Book your stay today and experience Lagos like never before. Call +234 8143 582856 or +447 4388 190, or email us at realestate@superiortelevision.com. SRTV Shortlet Apartment, where comfort meets luxury.
Yes, welcome back, my people. I can see you guys are glowing. You guys are glowing in Asaba. I can't believe you guys are in Asaba. Look at these women. I'm impressed.
I don't understand.
See where Asaba.
The worry people will not be Asaba people. We just did the neighborhood.
But when I come Asaba, I see the way Asaba can't change you now. Ask na people when know before. Una they glow now. And I say that, thank you, Daddy. Not be one that women know how to do this. Anyway, Nigerians, I'm joking. I'm teasing my girls. Well, let me say this. It is a very important time. It's a beautiful time, like I said, to be alive. It's a wonderful time to be a Nigerian. And I think it's a time for us, for every Nigerian to get up and say something and do something. Not just say something, do something about this. The question I ask us today, which my guests have answered correctly, is, are there killings in the country? Yes. Are there mass looting of our resources? Yes. Are people in abject poverty? Yes. If this money is not looted, will the country be better? Yes. Okay. If we vote today, will our result count? Will our vote count? No. These are basic truths. And all I can hear is on your mandate, you are standing. On which mandate? You are standing on the mandate of looting people, of looting the treasury, standing on the mandate of what? Of a vote that will not count. On the killing of innocent people. We were here, the poor girl in Arise television, I hear about it talking trash. Whereas one of your presenters just died needlessly. And you think it's only that girl that could die. It could happen to you, Abati. You could wake up from your house one day and you are shot. Nobody is safe in Nigeria. Don't be happy. Because it's not you today, you think it cannot happen to you. Anybody could wake up in the morning in Nigeria and be shot. You can be traveling and you just get armed robber kidnapped. It could happen to you, your family, your children. So we asking, and you are all thinking on your mandate. Which mandate are you standing? Are you so afraid to talk, to say the truth? If this is the reality, why don't we find solution? The question I ask is, now that we know this is our issue, for those of you coming to television to prove the knowledge that you love Nigeria more than every one of us, it's time to stand, that they are coming to come and take. I don't know what America is really coming to take in Nigeria. The same America you are running to go, if you have chance, you will go. It's coming to come and take Nigeria. Okay, whatever they're coming to take, let them even take it now. The question is, do you need help? Do we need help? Because from what I can see, from the last time I checked, nobody is doing something about it. The killings have been going on now for how many years? Nobody is doing something about it. The mass looting of our resources has been going on for how many years? Nobody is doing something about it. The rigging of our elections has been going on for years. Nobody is doing something about it. Don't you think it's time for you, your coward, to get up and say, hey, it is time. Make her die today, sir. Let there be a change. Instead, all you guys just coming on television to do is to come and prove that Donald Trump is coming to steal oil, is coming to take gold, is coming to gold where you don't even know where they. I don't know what say Nigeria get gold. Now they hear saying we have a lot of gold, we have a lot of lithium. Where are they? How much are you making from it? Does people have food on the table? You see, people like them will be making noise, not knowing what they are worth. Do you know the worth of Delta State? We are a $1 trillion economy, reduced to robos. So when they construct bridge, you think that's your development. Because poverty has rocked your life. And I said it is time to look to a more progressive society. Maybe it's time to invite God into our issue. And I think God is just intervening. That one, our pastor, one that they pray with every day, maybe God they look at. He they look not on the sin of the pastors, but on the body of his church. And he's trying to intervene. The mosque, everybody's praying today on Friday. The God is not going to look at not the sin of those. So those of you are still losing money, because the people praying today, they are the one looting the money. I mean, you don't see your body for church. You never see Okowa for church. You don't see Tinubu for mosque. Wait now, I'm gonna stop. You know they see them for church and mosque. Is there any politician that does not go to church or mosque? Do not know them. How come that they go in there and they are still stealing? I mean, they steal the money. Am I the one looting the money? Donald Trump, you have a problem. You need help. God, please send us Moses. Send us Moses. To help us. Send us another John the Baptist. You know the funniest thing? Let me say this. When Jesus was alive, you know what they asked him? They were waiting for Elijah. They were asking Jesus, are you Elijah? Because we will not know when the prophet is with us.
So our prophet has come, Abi.
In fact, I may be one of the prophets.
Oh,
But if I say so, you know what they will do? That's why they kill Jesus. So they now have to put him down. They say, Jesus, are you the king of the Jews? Jesus Christ said, you don't talk, and I know you talk. I want to make a kill the man. So I cannot say I'm a prophet. But what I'm doing is the job of a prophet. I'm challenging you from the right place. John the Baptist was in the wilderness talking the truth. What did they do? They beheaded him. God, maybe reveal to the people who your prophets are. Father, reveal to your people who are the true prophets today. If not, from what I find out, when Elijah was on earth, he wasn't preaching how to go to church. He was talking how they're going to solve the Israeli problem, the Jewish people problem. Do you understand? It was about the handwork of God in their direct lives. It was not about going to say hallelujah on Sunday. I don't know what to make my guests they laugh for that place. What did they laugh now? The two of them.
You don't go to Nigeria and enter church.
They preach today.
The church now. Now the church now they touch them. Okay, I don't go there.
No, they touch us. So that's the one that say they preach the gospel. They quote Bible.
Tomorrow people will say, you not be Christian, you not be Muslim.
Yeah,
but I need
just the one you do.
Because you know what I said? I said it in my movie On My Return. That's a movie I made intentionally for Nigeria. I said it on my return. That's when I returned to Nigeria. I made the movie in 2013. You know what I said in that movie? I said, had Jesus Christ and Prophet Muhammad met on earth, they would have been friends. They won't be fighting now. So this fight between Christians and Muslims, I don't understand you guys. I've read the Quran. I followed the Quran a little bit. And I follow Jesus deeply. And I can conclude, as a child of God, that had these two people met on earth, they would have been friends. You know why I know? They were talking about the same God, and they were talking about good over evil. They never say kill. They never say steal. They all saying the same thing. How can they fight? Where in your Quran justify you killing somebody? Where in your Bible justify you killing somebody? Where in your Quran justify you stealing money that belongs to the people? Where in the Bible justify you stealing money that belongs to the people? That is the true gospel of Jesus. That is what the Quran is saying. Let me repeat that. The Quran is not about how you're going to go to heaven. Or I have Jesus Christ, how you're going to be touched and you're going to fly. I saw one miracle now. Even pastor, they pray. Women here 21 long, they long now.
That means that AI be that too.
I know. May God help us. But at least it shows us. So AI can do things. If AI can conceive it, it can be done. Now say till they start, joke, then it will come happen. You be surprised now, you go just grow one day. When it take, you know, for I say, when it take people in those days, years to live from here to Nigeria. If they go Nigeria in those days to leave UK to Nigeria, you know how many years go they road? In 6 hours now, you go fly them. In years to come, we'll do it in 2 minutes. In 1 hour, you should be highest 15 minutes. You'll be in Nigeria. That is where the world is going. We'll be asking, how can somebody sit on the plane for 6 hours? Now will they talk that time? When it takes years to move now, in 1 second, bam, it will protrude. What I'm saying is, with the new gospel of Jesus Christ, with the gospel of Prophet Muhammad, the message is simple. I know it doesn't support looting. It doesn't support killing. It does not support you having everything while the other people are poor. it doesn't support you to ring election. Does the Quran support ringing of election? Does the Bible support ringing of election? Why are the pastors and the imam not preaching this? What kind of churches and mosques do we have? If Prophet Elijah was on earth, he would have said to them, stop ringing elections. If Jesus were to be here now, he will say to them, stop ringing election. What are the pastors doing? I'm asking you, young women. You think Jesus Christ will be here today and will not talk to them? Because they will come to him and ask him questions. Savior, what should we do? He will say, don't ring election. You know how Jesus talk? Don't ring election. Prophet Muhammad will actually physically stop you from ringing the election. From what I've seen, the question I ask now, why are the imam not doing so? You are the representative of Prophet Muhammad, right? Oh, Adeboye, you are the representative of Jesus Christ. Why are you not doing it? Why are you waiting in the church to collect money from people? Maybe when the true worshippers of God will worship him in spirit and not in lips. Do you know that in the Bible? The Bible tells us that the true worshippers of God are going to worship him in spirit and not in lips. I don't worship God in lips. I worship him in spirit. And that's why you see what is coming out from my mouth today. No. That's going to be the end of the show. Let me ask you this. And I'm asking Nigerians, and this is a very big question. If Jesus Christ were to be on earth today, what would he say to the politicians? If Prophet Muhammad, for those of you that went to mosque now, you're still praying, that were to be here, what do you think he would do to those people looting money? Question. I want answers. Dorcas. I asked a question.
I don't answer your question before now.
No, this one a new question. If Jesus Christ did this word now, what do you think he will say to politicians?
I don't know. Gloria.
Okay, what do we say to those people killing? You don't know what Jesus Christ will tell them.
Bible for those rich men that time. He said for a rich man to see the kingdom of God, he said a camel will pass through the eye of a needle.
My daughters, you know why I know? Jesus Christ went into the temple and he saw people gambling in the house of the Lord. He wiped them. What did he do? He physically threw them away. The first time we see Jesus Christ angry. Yet you are going to church, you are looting money, and you are going to church. Which God do they call? Jesus. I don't know whether I'm the same Jesus when I know how you they call. The one that threw people out of the temple, and which temple? Now I see you in the house of God, sharing money. Because I know they carry the money, they go now. Come on, man. These are the people worshiping God in lips, not in spirit. If you are of the spirit of God, the spirit of God will refuse that. It will refuse you looting money. Money looted will not come to your church. In Jesus' name. Question I asked is a simple
Amen.
My daughter's not tired for this old man. The question I asked on the studio now goes to every one of you. Had Prophet Muhammad be here now, let's pray that my Prophet Muhammad is here now. What do you think he will say to those Muslims looting money, those Muslims killing people? What will Prophet Muhammad say to them? Unless you are telling me that Prophet Muhammad will say, go and kill more. Not Prophet Muhammad, you see, now yourself do they do. It's not the one that sent you. In fact, Prophet Muhammad will stop you from ringing the election. He will not only talk, he will stop you. The way Jesus Christ got into that house and threw the people away, they acted. At a point in time, they were not just talking, they reacted to situations. Jesus Christ reacted. My question is, are we waiting for Jesus and Prophet Muhammad to come back? He has representative now. As far as I'm concerned, the pastors, the imam, the pope, and all these people, they are Jesus. They are now representative of these people. Is that not why we go to church?
Yeah.
And now they are the representative of God now. Why are they not doing what
Yes.
Jesus was supposed to do? Unless you are telling me that Jesus Christ would have stayed and said, oh, this one doesn't concern him. Lucas, I bet talk to me. This one, this not be time to carry face. You never carry belly. Tell me now, where did this trouble come from? Yeah?
I want to know that Kris. How this for me? I don't have a Nigeria problem and everything they happen.
My daughter, don't tire. I understand, Lucas. I understand you, my daughter. I love you. You see what I'm saying? I understand, my daughter. We are in a situation where that we shouldn't be in. And like I always say, evil is existing because righteous men are busy doing nothing. And the Bible tells us that the people rejoice when righteous men are in power.
Yes.
And the power we're talking about, not only government, when righteous men are in the position of authority, even the churches. Do you know that the churches is dominated today by evil men? Unfortunately, I'm not saying all. If not, there is no true man of God. I stand to be corrected. May God tell me first before I retrieve my statement. That we stand and watch the mass looting of money and pretend as if it's okay. Is that what Jesus Christ said? Is that what Jesus Christ did? You are not even allowing it to happen on the society alone. You are doing it even within the church. So who are you to talk to them? They know you are stealing. The politicians know you are stealing money. They know how to get you. You see why your pastors cannot talk? Because you are a charity. You're not supposed to make so much money. If they see that you get some of the money from your pocket, they pretend say they don't know. You misbehave, they will hold you. Have you seen the FCC ever arrest a pastor? A time is coming, You see, you are not doing the work of God, though. You that is stealing money, you are not doing the work of Jesus. The last time I checked, Jesus Christ is not a supporter of those things. I know I don't want to talk about you guys today because I'm talking to the politician now. But don't make me talk. Because sometimes when I begin to talk, I get in the spirit. And the true worshippers of God will begin to speak. See, you see exactly. You see what they will say?
Daddy,
they will be mocking. I'm not surprised, though. You know what they said? He said, it's not the son of that carpenter. Who is this one? It's not the son of that carpenter.
It's not Daddy Kris.
Exactly. Is it not Daddy Kris? Who is Daddy Kris to talk? But he was the son of a carpenter. He was the son of a carpenter. We all know him. He's the savior today. Is he not? So I'm not surprised when people laugh when I talk. I'm the son of a carpenter. All I know is this. When the true worshippers of God will talk, they won't talk in lips, they will talk in spirit. You will see them, their distaste, their natural distaste for stealing. You will see their natural distaste for ringing of elections. You see their natural distaste for killing. Irrespective of who you are. I don't support killing of Muslims. I don't support killing of Christians. Killing is against God. It's against humanity. Thank you, Donald Trump, for waking up this. But I'm taking Donald Trump issue bigger than what he saw. Am I talking about Donald Trump coming to come and kick Muslims? No. I'm talking about a revolution of God. The true revolution, the true gospel of God is what I am preaching to you today. That God, if God, question I ask, it's not rocket science, so I only put it before you. If Jesus Christ were to be here now, what do you think he will say about the electoral system in Nigeria? Sit up. Don't be afraid. Say the truth to yourself. If Jesus were to be here, what will he say about the massive looting of our resources? Not me, you. And if that is the case, if you know what Jesus would have done, why are your pastors not doing it? Even now, you are a representative of Jesus. Why are you not doing it? Say, you be Jesus now. Because they say when Jesus lives in you, you are a vessel. Why are you not doing it? And the truth is, you are suffering. And it is this man that you keep quiet. That's why we are where we are. The last time I checked, the Bible said it all. A closed mouth is a closed destiny. Shebi, it is another read Bible.
We had that one there for Bible, but give us the verse, more read them.
A closed mouth is a closed destiny. I don't get disappointed today. I'm not going to give another one. Go on now. Lucas, go, just type. A closed mouth is a closed destiny. Where is it in the Bible? Now. So that the audience will hear you. When you close your mouth, you close your destiny. It's biblical. It's in the Bible. Why are we waiting for Lucas to give us an answer? The truth is, I don't have it offered. That's why I want the young girl to give it to us. A closed mouth is a closed destiny. And when we do this, when we ask, why are we not representative of God? It's not your fault, because you don't have the calling yet. So it's not those who call now to collect money in the pulpit that are the people called by God. They are not the people called by God. The true people called by God are those people that will see iniquities and say no to it. You know, have you seen people that will see iniquities and say no to it? Those are the true children called by God. Let me show you. The people that will reject this, their spirit will reject this. In fact, anywhere I am, I reject this. Whether I am sleeping, it is rejected. Those are the true children of God. The people that would reject this kind of thing, that people will come out to vote, and they will say, "Oh, this is what that's the spirit of God." If you not say a closed man and closed destiny, I go verse. God go don't give us.
You know the Bible. You know the.
A closed mouth is a closed destiny.
You know
wait. Lucas, go to Proverbs 18:21.
The Proverbs 18:21, they say that there is life and death in our tongue. Yes. So how does that translate to a closed mouth is a closed destiny? You say in the Bible.
I know. Oh God, that is. Wait, I'm coming. I'm going to bring it to you. It's there. Okay. And if you look at Psalm 81 verse 10, you see something like that. He said, "I am the Lord your God, who brought you up out of the land of Egypt. Open your mouth wide, and I will fill it."
So where a closed mouth is a closed destiny. Now that is translated to another.
It is there as a simple verse.
So now that translates. Okay. Now they ask me for no. Whether or not the same Bible and they read.
It's actually in the Quran.
The Bible when you made.
It is the Quran, oh. No. What I'm saying is, it's there. I'll research that. For those of you who are here now, anytime you find that verse in the Bible, my girls are contesting it today. But at least, sometimes everything must not be it. A closed mouth is a closed destiny. It's biblical. I'll look for it and I'll bring it out on this show.
Now that the Kris Bible now is there.
We are waiting that the Kris.
All right. You see, what I know is, well, what is the interpretation of this? This Psalm. And even if you read Isaiah 62 verse 6, you who make mention of the Lord, take no rest, and give him no rest, till he establishes until it makes Jerusalem a praise in the earth. Listen, oh, you who makes mention of the Lord, that is you that proclaim the Lord, you will have no rest, you will take no rest until he establishes. Now, Nigeria is the place of to be praised in the earth. Remove Jerusalem, put Nigeria. When the true worshippers of God are talking, you will know. It's a big lesson for this show.
Like the true worshippers, so man, no.
Like I said, I'm not surprised though. No. What did I say? What did they say? Is he not the son of the carpenter? If you guys don't know that I am John the Baptist, then it's a mistake.
You na son of the Jews, Abi.
I am a prophet of God. And most of the things I say will come to pass. Anything I talk about on this show, you will hear it the next 2-3 days. How many things have I been saying? You will see it will come to pass. I said a day will come where a boy of less than 40 years old will run for the office of the Nigerian president and win it without spending a penny. That's the prophecy. And I said it again and again, that a time will come when all these people now will be on the run. All these people stealing, they will be on the run. And it's like, when the judgment of God will come upon them, they won't be saying, they will say, oh, but that
Kris, it's a normal thing. All these things you are saying now, it's a normal thing. We know.
Is it normal? Then that is it. Then my prophecy is good. Then prophesize it. So I do talk and I mean, make I see their faces. I know we perform miracle before, but not be the miracle when we say not be the one here say protrude that go do. A true miracle of God, where we were going to come out and walk in the garden of the Eden, and food will come out and everybody will have
Prophet of Amadioa, maybe this one so. Okay. Amadioa, maybe this one.
I said I'm not surprised. They were asking, is he not the son of the carpenter?
You are not the prophet of doom.
Because something that they speak on and Zoom. Now Zoom, you don't see the cause. Your first prophecy.
If you understand me, I preach a prosperous Nigeria. I don't think Nigeria is too beautiful, is too blessed to be poor. And the only people making Nigeria poor are the thieves. And who are the thieves? They are the problem. I said if America want to help us, now to hold them accountable. Listen, this is what you are waiting for God to do. Yes, but we can do it because God don't need to come down. If Donald Trump said and say anybody wants to steal money, we'll seize his assets in America. We'll put a travel ban on them. Just only that alone. If you can do that, they will know most of it.
We don't go church now. We don't go pray to God. Make God help us. God on the same help you come. As if we say we don't go pray help for God.
Una say Donald Trump na helper. Una agree say Donald Trump na helper.
You're not help now.
But because the last people when supposed to they talk other than Donald Trump, now the people when they church. Now the problem when I get with that. Now the men of God, now they're supposed to they tell them because that was Elijah. Elijah will tell you. The prophet of those days, they will confront to the rich man. Moses went straight to Pharaoh. Let my people go.
Bam.
What is Adeboye doing? Has he been able to confront the president and say, this is bad for the people? Has Oyedipa done that? Has the imam done that? In Jesus' name. That's where I end my show. I'm going to stop here because I don't offend people. Let me keep quiet. But you know what? You know why I need to stop? And following what Jesus Christ did. Jesus Christ knew if he preached the thing too much, then they will kill him. The man withdrew. Until the time is right for him to preach the gospel. What did Jesus Christ say? That my time has not come. Mama, you're making me to perform this miracle now. My time never reached you. It's not what he said, but it converted
Yes.
the water into wine. So everybody will be happy because he got the capacity to do so. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you, young ladies, for being on the show. With this, how we do it.
You're welcome.
We are sincere. We do it on. We don't know. We don't know when we do it. That's why I said to you, don't let me get into the spirit. It's better when I talk in tongue, in ordinary tongue, than when I talk in spirit. Then I begin to indict people because it's not me indicting you, it's God indicting you. It's God telling you that what you are doing is wrong. He's just speaking through me. And ask yourself, if looting around you is good, ask yourself, is that what Jesus Christ would have done? Ask yourself. The person that looted money, you saw him, he come to your church, he put money down. Now he goes sit down for front self. Ask yourself, is that the work of God? Lucas, don't laugh, tire. Kris is the son of the carpenter. It's not that the Kris that sinner. Talker. But God doesn't need to bring a prophet. A prophet are not always clean people. Gloria said God can use anybody. Maybe he's just using me. I only ask a simple question. If it is true that Prophet Muhammad wouldn't have kept quiet, if it's true that Jesus Christ wouldn't have kept quiet, to see the massive killing of people in Nigeria, to see the killing of Muslims and Christians, to see that our people are looting our money and the rest are hungry, that they are ringing our election in the name of who? What would they have done? They would have reacted. Have your Pope reacted? Have your Bishop reacted? Have your pastor reacted? Your evangelists have they reacted? Have your imam reacted? That is a test of the worshippers of God in the 21st century. Thank you very much for joining me. My name is Daddy Kris, and I'm going to let my girls close the show. You know, they're going to summarize all I've been saying, but I don't need to summarize this show. They need to summarize it, and they will tell you all I've been talking about. I know Gloria and the cast are good at that. Thank you very much for joining me. It's all about saving Nigerian democracy. It's nothing personal. So don't come and kill me for blasphemy yet, because I'm not Jesus. When the time will come, my gospel will start. You guys will know there's a man called Daddy Kris. Thank you. I'm signing out. Bye for now.
Thank you. All right, it has been a wonderful time. And this show will talk about state of the nation. Biora, do you have anything to say?
Okay, from all we have been talking about since we started with the, saving democracy.
Saving Nigerian democracy.
Yeah. Are we truly observing the democracy? Because we are not. We started by the previous election when we talked about how our morale now is dead. A lot of us, we don't want to come out to vote. We don't want to even participate, anything like this. In fact, we don't want to hear it. We just leave them, do whatever they like as per usual. So that's the state where we Nigerians we are in now.
So I think this is a call for all Nigerians that we should join hand and save our democracy, because it's like as if we are going backward and backward. Other nations are going forward, but Nigerians, we are going backward. I think it's a cry.
Backward when we try to go forward. These people take us back by tampering with the election results and all those things. They are taking us back because now we are trying to work out of those.
Sincerely, the Nigerian problem is too much. And I even feel it's even better. External help should come.
Yeah.
External help should come and help us, because
when we
it's like I
are
think we are not helping ourselves. We cannot
help
help ourselves.
At all. Cannot.
So we've said a lot in today's show, and there's no need beating around the bush or saying too much again. We've said a lot. Thank you very much for those who have stayed with us to the end of the show. It is really an honor. Thank you very much for tuning on to SROTV on today's edition of State of the Nation. Thank you very much, Daddy Kris, for this wonderful topic. It has been a wonderful time with you in the studio. Thank you very much, Gloria. You're welcome. Till we come your way next time, keep tuning into SRTV. Subscribe to our YouTube page on SRTV, and on our Facebook page, follow us on SRTV for more updates. I remain Dorcas Atashigwe. Enjoy your weekend.
SRTV Laundry, bringing cleanliness to your fingertips. Laundry is so good, it will make you jump for joy. From stains to sparkle, we do it all. Let us do the dirty work for you. Quick, clean and convenient. SRTV Laundry is a place where stains come to surrender. Modern and convenient. Laundry that fits your busy life. Delivering freshness, one load at a time. Wear dirty clothes, find your shine. Experience laundry excellence like never before. For more details, contact the number on the screen.